I said, yeah, I need some mustache wax, and not the kind the girls use. I got invited to go to Road to the Horse to do a little demo. It was right after I competed with my horse Christian, and so we were doing a little battle for the bling. It was a little competition for a bejeweled coat, and so it was pretty fun. I was getting ready for it, and I was at home and was starting some colts, and there was this Palomino filly that I was starting, and she was a little fractious and a little bit head shy. She had somebody before in her life had decided that it was a good idea to grab her by her ear in order to hold her head still, and she resented that and kind of remembered it. So anyway, she got a little better. I was working with it, and she got quite a bit better at it, but still something she remembered. And so I was riding around one day. I'd got the bridle on and got on and was riding around and doing a little work. We'll open some circles and this and that, and took a little break for a second. And I like to let them kind of think about things for a minute or two when they do something well, just kind of let them soak on it. So I was giving her a little chance to kind of just relax and enjoy what she had done right. I don't remember what it was, and I noticed that the front, her forelock was kind of bunched up in her. I always ride in, all my snaffles have a throat latch with just a regular brow band headstall. So her foretop was kind of bunched up in there, and so I thought, well, it doesn't look very good, and I should straighten that out. So I reached down there and I went to wipe, get kind of just untangle that forelock out of the brow band. And when I did, she wasn't expecting something to touch her head, and must have had a flashback to somebody grabbing her ear, and she slung her head up there and whacked me right in the eye, like just whacked me right in the eye. And anyway, I kind of sat up and petted her head a little bit and got it better, and I didn't think anything too much of it. And this was like a couple 3 days before I left, and next morning woke up and I have a big shiner. I mean, this thing is black and blue, and I'm supposed to go Road to the Horse in a few days, and so I'm thinking this is not good. So I made a trip down to Sally's Beauty Supply because I was out of mustache wax and I needed to pick up some mustache wax. And so when I go in there, the lady was like, anything I can help you with? Because not very many gentlemen go into Sally's Beauty Supply. And I said, yeah, I need some mustache wax, and not the kind the girls use. And she chuckled, and because there are two types of mustache waxes, one that accentuates your mustache and the other one that removes it, and we don't want the removal kind. So anyway, they get me, tell me where it's at, and I get some mustache wax and back up to the counter there and getting ready to pay, and she says, is anything else? And I said, is there anything you can do to cover this up, like black eyes, and she said, oh, well, yeah, we have all sorts of stuff to do that. And she said, it's right over there. And I said, great. You're not going to believe this, but I have never actually applied makeup to myself. And so not only do I not know how to apply it, I don't even know how to pick it out. And she was like, oh, well, no problem. And so she comes over there, she helps me figure out what kind of foundation matches my skin, and we color code it, and then she teaches me how to apply it. And man, it was pretty dang good. But anyway, I walked out with some foundation and concealer and something else, and by golly, that Road to the Horse, nobody knew that I was sporting a shiner, because by golly, it looked pretty good. So that was one of the fun Road to the Horse stories.
Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Horse Stories on Global Horse Network. We'd like to thank this month's sponsor, Snafflebit Clothing Company, for all your horse and apparel needs. Visit them on the web at snafflebitclothingcompany.com. If you like what we're doing or you don't, make sure that you put it in the comments below, because there's nothing I like better than to aggravate somebody like a sand burr under your saddle pad. Be sure to share our stuff on all the social media platforms, because that's what all the cool kids are doing. Be sure to subscribe if you like what we're doing. If you want to be notified whenever we're posting new content and some kick-ass stuff, click on the notification bell. If you like what we're doing, click the like button. If you hate what we're doing, click that bad boy twice, because there's nothing that I enjoy more than a good hater. And as always, ride hard, be safe, and have fun.